Hello, welcome to the Oblivious Maximus podcast. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Ben. Welcome back for another week. We also have with us today Elouise Eftos, comedian, dancer, singer, actor,
Hello.
all the rest of it.
Star of the Daily Mail tabloid section.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm actually like kind of like the Paris Hilton of Australian comedy now.
Every time it seems like you and Abby Chatfield are hanging out, there's
go to the Daily Mail.
is licking their lips.
They're going like that. They're going, yeah, I want to follow them to the airport, and I'm always just there. I honestly, like, Abby's gorgeous, like one of my best friends, and I do not understand like that level of fame and annoy that she has to put up with, and me just being there. I'm kind of like, I'm here too. It's like it's on another level for her. So I'm just like the little. You know, I get a little mention from time to time, which is quite nice. But the WOG girl in me, I sometimes have like a bit of a panic.
I just love the Formula One thing where they were like, her and her mate are going crazy.
I was like sober, like had one drink. But we look like party girls because we're so silly.
Yeah.
Because I think being silly, people don't think that you can be silly if you're sober.
But I think the other thing too is like, I think even in the like note thing, they're like, comedian Elouise, and it's like, yeah, so she's a
like
comedian.
the video, she's like a comedian. So she's like joking.
Yeah.
She's like having a laugh.
But also, like, what big faux pas are you breaking at the F1? Like,
Yeah.
The F1's pretty prestigious.
Look, we put those big heads up of Daniel Ricciardo not to muck around.
Not to fucking lick him, all right? Me licking his face and being like, oh, sorry, guys, arrest me, put me away.
Daniel.
Sorry, Daniel. It's like, I think Daniel is going to be okay.
Yeah, he'll be
you know what I
right.
mean? I'm like, tell him to drive a bit more, but apart from that,
Too busy.
Wow.
Like, trying
Too
to
busy sucking
Selling
it up at the back of the grid.
selling wine and shit.
doing guest vocals for Parkway Drive.
Yeah.
Big band. That's
band.
pretty sick.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Why did I not know that?
He's a big like metalhead dude.
Yeah.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Get him on the pod,
No,
Dan.
get him on the pod.
Sorry
but-
to give you shit about being at the back of the grid, but
No, actually, Daniel, we think you're great, and
Yeah.
you should come on the pod.
Yeah.
We love that you love. I didn't know that about him. I thought it would be just like a bit more WOG boy. Like for me, WOG boys don't listen to that.
I think there's a big subsection of like that going on, you know?
I would say so
I'm going,
too.
yeah, no fair, no cool.
Yeah.
I like all kinds of music. I feel like you
We're
guys
getting into
think
this
that I
early.
don't. We're getting into it early, but I just want you guys to know, like, I like all kinds of music.
Same.
Because I think people don't think because of like how I look or dress that I would like, you know,
Love.
punk music.
What is something
that I would like rock music.
Yes.
Like, I love a bit
what's
of,
your
like-
top rock artist, would you say?
Can I be honest? Like,
Yes.
I'm actually a bit like dad rock. Like, I'm a bit
Yeah.
old school. And you know this about me.
Yeah.
Do you know this about me?
Yeah.
Like, I'll listen to like Mountain and like Mountain.
Sick.
Fuck
I
the
think
best.
I think you posted something about Mountain, and I was like, now that
Who is this? You're going, who is this girl?
There's a bit more to this.
There's actually a
Elouise.
bit more to this Elouise. She's not just a little bubblegum pop princess.
every time I've ever been tattooed, I've heard Mississippi
Me
Queen.
Queen, babe.
Yeah.
It's a tat
Mississippi
shop
Queen.
anthem.
It's like, and then I'm walking in slow motion. That for me is like one of the hottest songs in the whole world. Also, I was obsessed with like, I love Creedence Clearwater Revival. I love like, I was a big Led Zeppelin fan when I was like 15, like huge Led Zeppelin fan. And I like learned all the songs and yeah, I was obsessed.
There was like there's a big pocket of that, I think, at like high school.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
bunch of guys that got really into Led Zeppelin.
Yes.
And then they started a band that was kind of like
like
that
did
as
like
well.
the covers. I would do like Whole Little Love and like
Yeah.
they'd start it with the reverb at like the pub where we would play. we would do, you know, the part where it's like goes all slow and it's like, yeah. And it's like they would do the reverb and everyone go, whoa,
big stuff.
So-
big stuff coming, you know.
Well, you put up a clip recently where you did some old school references to movies and stuff.
Okay, that for me is one of the funniest things that happens to me. I'm actually too smart.
I'm always saying that too about me. Yeah.
But did you laugh when you saw that, Ben?
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, good. No, because
Yeah, the Daily Mail told me you're a comedian. I know.
you've done your research.
I've done my
Thank you, Aaron. No, but also when I do references on stage, I do feel like I'm a bit old soul. Like I'm talking like Allman Brothers Band and like Jim
Oh, yeah,
Morrison
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And the crowd, I don't know, probably some people in the crowd know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
but probably most of them don't.
I think there's a real divide with pop culture stuff because I guess because of the internet maybe. So people who are
Yeah.
slightly younger, there's not like, you know, they're not listening to Gold FM in the car.
No, they're
maybe, or something
not.
like that. There's too much, I guess media is too dispersed now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Because I remember like, I'm going to sound like such a little like, I'm like a music nerd, but I am. I'm actually like a big music nerd. I remember my uncle actually gave my dad like a CD, like a burnt CD of like top 500 Backabend's like top rock 500 songs. Like, and I remember putting it in my laptop and I was like having a field day. Like that's how I found like Captain Beefheart and like all those like Jefferson, like Airplane, like that was my favorite. Like all of this, like these songs and this music that like I never thought, I guess I would listen to like as a 15-year-old girl. And then I think like that was my, not to be like a pick me, but I think it was almost my thing of like, yeah, I know this music. Like, cause I think that was my way of I don't know, maybe I have ADHD, but I think it was like so funny. Like you would go to like people's houses and you talk to like someone's dad. Yeah. And I'd be like, yeah, my favorite band. And they go, oh, whoa, you know about what? You know about the Eagles? I'm going, yeah, man. Like it was just like almost my like power. It was like getting power. It was like my thing of like, I wasn't trying to impress old men. I don't need to fucking say anything to do that. But yeah. But no, I just feel like it was my way of being like, I actually am smart. And that's why I think it's so funny to say it on stage in persona, because I think it's actually really funny to do references and go like, do you guys get these references?
Yeah.
Well, and I guess a lot of people would not know or maybe not realize that you're on stage is a persona, right?
Yeah. I go, well, what do you think? Because we're actually close friends. I feel like we're actually close friends. Do you sometimes go, that was the persona coming out? Like, do you guys actually think that when I talk normal, are you like, oh, there comes the persona?
Well, it's a bit of both.
It's a bit of both. But I mean, now, can I be honest? Now I feel like it's more a bit of both, because when I first started, I think it was like, I'm on stage doing acting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I do like, it's my voice, but then I can slip back into her and go, okay, I feel like you guys hate me because I'm really pretty. Like that's my way. It's like my little safety net.
Yeah. But I think it takes a while to develop that as well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, to find the voice, the happy medium.
But then it'll just start blending in naturally too, because you just like particularly hanging out with people who are like participating in that somehow as well.
It's going to slide in. It's so fun. Like we're all punks. We're all punks and we all talk like this. Yeah. I actually like punk music too, guys.
What's your favorite punk?
Top? Like the Pixies. Is that punk?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that punk? Like a bit pick me.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like, I mean, they're Sex Pistols. I am an anti-gangster.
The original punk.
They're original. They're actually the OG punks. What do you guys think of like? I actually watched a documentary about punk music, and it was like my favorite, like that 4-part one. Did you guys see it? It's really good. You guys should watch it.
It sounds like you're trying to like. One up, yeah.
I'm actually trying to one up.
Did you guys actually see
that documentary about punk music? It's like the New York Dolls are in it, and even saying New York Dolls, like that alone, people are going, she shouldn't know that.
Yeah. What the hell?
People are watching this right now. Hi, punks out there.
Some people are just hearing the audio.
Some people are listening to my sultry voice, and they're going, she shouldn't like punk music. Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, big time.
Babe, remember them?
Oh, yeah.
Never forgot
them.
I
actually use a bit of their music in my show.
Do you?
If you guys want to come and see.
I mean, we're going to. Yeah,
are you guys going to come see?
Yeah.
My show?
Can you start in the second half, right?
Yep, second half.
Oof.
Okay. Spruik the dates.
9th of April I open. Well, that's like the first preview. Mm-hmm. And then I'm on till the 21st of April.
Awesome.
And yeah, the show's called Australia's First Attractive Comedian.
Correct.
Correct. Thank you. Good answer. Correct answer. I think I think I was a bit scared to call the show that at first. And then I went, nah, actually, no, it's smart.
Well, that's your brand.
That's my brand, which I thought was just a funny joke to put in my bio. And then people got so upset about it. I doubled down.
Oh, man. You got to. When someone gets pissed off.
When people get upset, when other comedians got upset, that's in my show as well.
And like, I guess when you may have talked a bit about this, that when you started out, that was a bit hard for other comedians to kind of lock into.
And wrap their head around. People are stupid. I'm sorry. Me saying that, like, I think that people are really insecure and they project a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But also I'm very insecure. I'm not very insecure. Sorry. I'm going to take that back. I'm a very anxious person. I was bullied in high school. I was never cool in high school. My persona for me was so funny. The idea of like the popular girl in high school doing stand-up and being like backstage and going, what is this? Oh, I'm going to go out and then she's like doing stand-up. She's like, this is like so easy. Like that for me is so funny. That world of like, I would never talk to these fucking losers. Yet here I am on stage and I'm like killing it. Like that's so funny to me.
Yeah.
And the world that I've created for that persona. And then even me going, like, you guys don't even get my references. Like, because at first she was a bit stupid. Like, she was a bit of a bimbo. And then as it developed, I was like, no, I wanted to be smart. I wanted to be like almost like annoyingly
and that,
all of the things.
that music stuff is like a hyper specific character trait too.
Yeah.
And when you find those, it's like
I
a
think
gold
it's so
mine.
funny because when you reference things, and like I feel like it's such a thing when you're a girl and you reference stuff to men. And I find
love
that the eyes light up. They're going, what? You know this? I'm going, yeah. Yeah, we could listen to it sometime, but sit 3 feet away.
And
No,
I guess
I'm
you had the
joking.
same thing.
And
about
pay to see me.
Yeah, and pay to see me, yeah.
a bit
What
the
was
same
that?
with football.
Yeah, with football in it.
Yeah.
Which football? Real football?
Well, there's only one football, but soccer, I guess. If
Yes,
we're
thank
getting-
God. Thank God, babe. I was getting the demon scarf there. I was going, no, I'm like a little bit even just like, no, I actually used to play soccer, football.
I mean, there's endless things.
People
we can talk about.
people don't even want me to be able to do that. People don't even want me to be a soccer girl too.
You got to pick one thing.
People go, you should just do one thing. They go, just do the little girl, dancing girl. I go, absolutely not.
Well, this,
I'm a punk.
This is me.
well, this came
I
up a
lick
bit
my
with
mic.
it's been a bit of a theme of the podcast where Alan was talking about our good friend plays in a really heavy death metal band,
Heavy death.
but then plays in a rock band.
Yeah.
Does he?
Like similar to
All these
Yeah,
reference-
70s rock bands. Yeah.
70s.
Very
Okay,
similar.
but
God.
people don't really expect him to be different. Like you got to wear the uniform of one, and you can't.
They almost go,
break-
you cannot break. Like, because also I was going to say, like, I do love a bit of like punk, like
Yeah.
rock. I love rock. Why does saying I love rock so funny and almost like a bit cringe?
I think because it's one of the most popular styles of music.
I'm going, you know what I actually really love? And I think that
You guys heard Elvis?
have you guys heard of Elvis? He's actually sick. I actually really love disco music. And I think people see me liking disco and they go, oh, that fits.
Yeah, sure.
But if I went, guys, like, let's listen to, I don't know, like, I was about to say Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. I'm going, let's listen to that. People are probably going, wait a minute.
We got
Did someone's grandpa die?
They're going, why are we listening to this country, LA country rock? I'm going, because I'm cultured.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you guys like disco?
Yeah.
I have
Yes.
to ask you about
Sick
this.
as.
Disco is one of the best music styles. Obviously, if you know the history, it's a bit sick what happened later on. There was like the burning of all like in Chicago, they
Yeah,
like
yeah.
burnt
Yeah.
all the records, which was like horrible. It was a lot of like incredible like black soul artists included in that, which is horrible. But disco, I think it was just like a typical thing of like things getting way too commercialized.
Yeah.
Therefore it goes to shit. But like disco in the like Donna Summer, like, oh, it's just, there's something about that time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like even the Bee Gees, like,
it's
oh.
timeless music. Like
It's
I think
actually timeless music. My 30th was Studio 54 theme and my 25th was roller disco theme. And I think every 5 years I need to have like a disco
disco
party.
party, yeah.
Because I just feel like it's like the best theme, best music. It's so happy.
When that during lockdown when that Bee Gees doco came out.
Oh man, that Bee Gees.
That is one of the best. Also, Barry Gibb is one of the hottest. That he looks like a lion. If you look like a
Yeah.
lion, call me. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
the amount of the amount of careers that they had.
Oh,
How sick was that?
yeah.
And then they're all dead, except
He-
for Barry.
Barry's still alive though, yeah.
How sad is that?
He's getting the Presidential Medal of Freedom
Yeah.
or something this year.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad that you knew that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I know
How
disco
good is
stuff.
that?
Aaron to know that.
How does this punk know that? This guy with all the tats know about Barry Gibb. Wrong. See what happens? You can't put people in a box.
Yeah.
That's actually the lesson of this podcast.
Yeah, that's why we got you on here.
I actually love that we're teaching people so much in
Yeah.
this podcast.
Well, I mean, we sort of see it as a learning platform, first of all.
It actually is a learning platform. Not many podcasts are doing that.
No, I think really people need two men to explain things to them. And every
Yeah,
now
and
then
one
we'll have a
woman.
woman.
Yeah.
And one woman comes in and they go, she's pretty. and then they go, and she knows about mountain. And you're like, this is an audio medium.
Well,
it is
I
recording.
mean, we got to get the sound effects.
Yeah, we gotta get
thing.
Oh, that's actually good. I need to my
Yeah,
voice.
start
is weird.
working those into the sound.
Oh, don't worry, babe. They're in.
Oh, good.
You
We'll
guys
have
have to come see. Like,
Yeah,
you guys
we
are going to
gotta go.
see. I'm worried you guys are going to go like see it, and you're going to go, "What the hell was that?"
Well, that can be a good reaction
I
sometimes.
hope so. No,
It'll be
I hope so.
what the hell was that? It was so good.
You're going to go, "What the hell?" You're
I
gonna
thought she was just in a punk.
I thought she was just a little punk girl. Wrong. Wrong.
You mentioned before there's a Rage Against the Machine song.
Yeah.
What else? How have you prepped for the show?
Okay, I actually probably need your help actually with something for the show. So prepping the show.
We're workshopping.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say because we're music like geniuses, we're
Yeah.
music aficionados. Music's a really big part of my life. Ew,
Soul?
I hate that. My soul, my life.
Yeah, I get up just thinking about music.
Guys, I'm listening to music every day. I'm listening to music every minute I can. Even after this, I'll probably put in a few AirPods and I'll listen to music down the street.
Blast some tunes.
Staying Alive, Bee Gees.
Oh my God.
Do the Travolta. I could listen to music all the time. Anyway,
That's
sorry.
a revelation,
this is so
that statement.
stupid.
I could listen to.
No, we should
I
cut
love
this.
rock.
Hey, is this thing on? That's Britney's I Love Rock and Roll. Anyway, for the show, every time I play a character, so I do stand up and I shouldn't give away one part. No, I won't give that part away. Music's really important throughout the show, but for each character I play, a song introduces the character as they walk out or they appear on the stage. Appear, wow, like a magician. So Rage is for my bartender character, my LA bartender character. She's really hot. She's like covered in tats.
Fitting great on this podcast.
Oh, she'd fit in. I actually feel like she should come onto the podcast. She's really hot. She has like a red hair. She has like a nose ring, like a septum piercing. I think you guys should get her on.
Sort of who am I thinking of?
Well, her name's like Caddy. Her name's
Kat
like
Von D.
Yeah, Kat Von D, but her name's Kitty D. So it's a little bit similar. And she works at Corpse's Bride. It's in downtown LA.
Corpse's Bride.
Because that's something that they would call it. Do you know what I mean?
I can envision it now. Yeah.
So Rage Against the Machine is her.
So Rage Against the Machine's playing.
Okay.
Should I do a
What
bit
song?
of it? Bulls on Parade. Like, don't be stupid.
Yeah.
Should I do it? Like, do we play the track? Hey
Hey
dudes, how you doing? Like, what can I get you guys? Sorry, you're gonna have to talk up, dude. I can't hear you over the music. Yeah, Rage, fucking sick, man. What can I get you, dudes? Are you guys from Australia? That's fucking sick, dude. I love Aussies, yeah? Aussies. We actually got a new shot at the moment. It's called the Tarantino. It's just like a shot of tequila, but you have to suck it off my foot. So,
Wow.
Oh my God.
do you guys feel like you're in LA? Or
I was
what?
transported.
We actually feel like you were there.
For everyone listening to the audio version, Elouise did not even leave the room.
I didn't even leave the room. That was actually kind of be honest. I can do the accent better.
It was good. When
It's
you hit
okay.
hitting that S in Aussies.
Aussies, yeah.
Yeah, that's
They're
a
like,
big
she's
one.
a bit more like, yeah, dude. She's going like, don't be a fucking pussy, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's doing a bit more. She's really cowly.
She's one of the boys too.
She's one of the boys. Absolutely one of the boys. I have like I do my British bookworm shy girl character. Calling her that is my favorite. Like she doesn't
Yeah.
have a name. That's her name. And She by Elvis Costello plays to walk her out.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I also open my show with a character, but I can't say what.
Yeah. Don't.
I'm not
blow the
going
surprise.
to blow the surprise. I also play another character, and the song that plays is Jolene, so that's a bit of a clue of who I play.
Yeah. Whoa.
You're going, is it Dolly? Is it Jolene? You'll have to come to the show and see.
Topical at the moment too.
Topical, actually quite topical. Beyonce's new album. Then I actually am introducing a character that I haven't done on stage before.
Exclusive to the festival.
Exclusive to the festival. Yeah, you guys are welcome. Melbourne's welcome.
Yeah.
I kind of did it for all the wogs that I know will come to my show, but I'm playing a mob wife.
Ah.
And I don't know what song I should do for when she appears. I've been trying to do like, do I do a Scorsese? Do I do like an old school kind of like bluesy track? Like, do I do a bit of like Howling Wolf? Like,
Oh, yeah.
do I
Well,
do
you
a
could-
little like Smokestack Lightning? Like,
Well, you could do the classic Scorsese Rolling Stones.
yeah, do I do the Rolling Stones? Do I do like Gimme Shelter? Do I do
Yeah.
like fucking, you know, like,
I mean, Sopranos theme song's a bit on the nose.
Can I be honest? I literally for a second went, if I play the Sopranos theme song, I'm gonna have to like never show my face again. Like I know I'm such a big Sopranos fan. What? She's a Sopranos fan? What? You can't be. Yeah, I am.
What about
Can't be a punk chick. Can't be. I'm such a big fan of the Sopranos that I was like, if I do that, everyone's gonna go. Oh, everyone's gonna roll their eyes and like groan a little bit.
What about Steely Dan Dirty Work? You
Babe,
know,
I
little-
actually was gonna. Can I be honest? I
Yeah.
was gonna do Dirty Work. I literally was gonna do it. I will show you my notes. Ben, I just want
believe
you to
you.
know. No, because you guys don't believe me because I'm a girl.
We'd like to say that Oblivious Maximus believes women.
We believe women, women's stories. No, I was actually going to do Dirty Work, but I don't know if it fits as well.
Enough people will get the reference.
Yeah.
I think the people that are smart and Sopranos fans will get the reference, but I don't know. And it actually does fit, like the lyrics fit, but she's pretty like intense character-wise. Like she comes out pretty fucking boom. Like she comes out. So I'm almost going, I was even thinking of doing something like Sinatra or doing like Dean Martin, like doing like an old school like Italian.
Dean Martin's good.
Yeah.
Dean Martin's got Perry Como. Like there's all these, wow, God, I know quite a bit of music. Is it actually getting annoying that every time I say something I go, what the hell? It is a bit annoying.
It was, this is why we got you on here. Big music head.
Actually, I'm a big music head, guys, okay? Stop writing in saying I'm not. Everyone's writing into the podcast saying that.
Live, commenting live on YouTube.
Everyone's commenting live right
This is
now.
up live.
I'm
Yeah.
going, hey guys, it's so nice to talk about music live. No, but yeah, what do you guys reckon? Is there anything else? Because I'm like thinking of like all the soundtracks. I'm thinking even Wolf of Wall Street. Like I'm literally thinking of like Bo Diddley.
Oh yeah.
Even
I reckon the crooner path is good because I'm thinking of it more like what are the other songs you've played?
Yeah.
So think of it like a playlist.
Well, that's true because
so
it's
make
like
it a little bit
we've
different.
had She, Elvis Costello, we've got Bulls on Parade. There's other songs that
I don't
happen
know
in the
why
show.
I'm thinking like Guns N' Roses or something.
Babe,
That
you know
kind
what I
of
also
direction.
thought? Oh my God, actually, can I get my phone out?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
No, you're not allowed to go on your phone on this phone.
You guys are like teachers in here. There's actually, oh my God, there's actually from the Sopranos episode where they do karaoke and Carmela sings Love Hurts by fucking, what's the band? Love Hurts. What's the band?
is
What's
that?
the band?
Yeah.
God, guys, what
I
is
wonder if I
it?
could look it up on this laptop connected to the internet.
I'm loving that you have
directly
a
in front of
laptop.
you.
It's like, that's actually just a, Nazareth.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That could also be, because like,
That's a good one. That's a deep reference to.
it's pretty deep, and if people get it, they'd be like, "Whoa, deep
Yeah,
cut." And if
she
people don't
loves
get,
The Sopranos.
they go, "She loves." And to the point where I'm like, "Yeah, I went to the house, I went to the houses, I went to New Jersey, I did a gig in New Jersey."
Yeah, because you linked up a little bit with some kind of
Nicky Petito,
yeah. He does a
he
characters.
he does an amazing Tony. I literally, because in lockdown, I just like started imitating. I was rewatched the whole series.
Yeah.
We didn't know each other then.
No.
I met you through then.
Yeah, I think so.
It was
really
during
Sopranos?
lockdown because of Talking Biscotti. I went, who is this guy?
Cult hit.
A cult hit, Talking Biscotti. I loved Talking Biscotti so much, more than I think most people liked it. And I was posting about it like it was the most cool thing I've ever seen in my life. Not many
It's
other
almost like we
people,
should have kept doing it.
but like me posting about it, and I think like, yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. But that's
thank
how I
you.
realized who you were. And I went, hello, and I followed you.
Yeah.
I remember you posted something of your guitar, and I went, oh my God, what guitar? Is that yours? I've got a guitar similar, because I was like trying to be friends. Aww.
I'm a
Now look-
rocker.
And now
Now
we're
look at
actually
us.
like best friends forever. Aren't we?
Well, we caught up in the UK.
In the UK, we're going around London, we're going around Soho,
We're on the tube.
we're on the tube. In the tube, innit? We're going to Soho, we're going to what's the other one? Carnaby Street or whatever.
Notting Hill.
Notting Hill. Wow.
never
Notting
had
Hill. We're spending 20 quid on something because I say that. No, yeah, that's how we met. And then was I doing the Sopranos stuff then?
I don't. Maybe a bit
Maybe later.
slightly later than that. But then I think a couple of comedy festivals ago,
Yeah, I was there.
we were at Festival Club.
Yeah, no,
that's
that
how you
was
met Aaron.
I thought that was last year.
Maybe it was last year.
Yeah, I think it was last year.
Yeah, and that's how I met you. And I was going, oh my God, another punk. I was like, there's fucking punks everywhere here.
Melbourne's chockers.
Melbourne's chockers full of punks. You'd think there was just Greeks here like me. Think again.
Nope.
Punks.
Nah, punks everywhere. And we bonded because of music again.
Yes,
Wow, we're
because
always bonding over music.
It was it's at Max Watts.
Yeah, Max Watts.
Festival Club.
Also,
it's
guys, can you
after.
tell me a bit of like Max Watts history?
Yeah.
What's the histoire of
Used to
Max
be-
Watts?
Used to be called the Hi-Fi.
Okay,
And there was a Sydney Hi-Fi as well.
that's right.
In Fox Studios.
So I'm from Perth,
Yeah.
but I live in
Yeah.
Sydney. So
There's a-
yes.
So they had like a sister venue in Fox Studios in Sydney, which I think is still there. It's just got a different name now.
Shit location.
Oh yeah, one of the worst.
EQ.
EQ. Ay,
Terrible.
ay, ay, ay. But still book me at the Comedy Store. I love it.
Well, it's kind of wild that you're like, oh, they people still come. Like it's full.
People bloody go. People bloody go. They love it.
But we were at Festival
We're at
Club.
Festival Club. So,
Yes.
but is Hi-Fi / now Max Watts? Is it
Yeah.
like the? I performed there last night. I won the lip sync battle. It was so.
Oh, I'm surprised it took us so long to.
It was
Get
so
to
weird.
that.
Actually, I can't believe because we're actually such music heads that we couldn't not talk about it.
So the
Anyway,
scene of your
yes.
victory
Yes.
1 year prior.
Yes,
Almost.
1 year prior. It was almost like ominous.
Yeah.
Almost like foreshadowing.
I
Might
was
have been
just.
when I was in the lip sync.
You were.
Oh my God, babe,
in
you
the show.
were, because
Yeah.
you were doing the one with Prue.
Yeah, I was helping out.
And you were doing It's Not Fair. Babe, I've got the memory of a fucking elephant.
Yeah.
Elouise
I would have
elephant.
struggled to remember that.
You were boot scooting with Portelli.
Yes.
And Portelli was making fun of me, like going, you belong in South Yarra. I'm going, I'm actually staying in Footscray at the moment, Portelli, so you can suck my ass.
Oh my God, this Portelli.
This is me to Portelli.
For the audio.
For the audio.
Sorry, West Side. Anyway, sorry.
I was just there having drinks.
Were you just there to meet up with Ben?
Yeah, you came.
I just came to see the lip sync thing, I think.
Yeah, and then
What did you think of it after seeing my lip sync videos from last night?
Well, someone practiced a full choreography.
Yeah, a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, being very hardworking. Yeah, how about that? Anyway, sorry.
So and then it was just one of the classic hangs of just a bunch of people standing around drinking and talking shit. And then
Also, don't be scared of punks. They're actually really nice.
Yeah.
you can
Even though they
come
have
up to us.
tattoos, like they actually really nice guys.
Yeah.
And most of them are vegan,
Not me.
but not this one.
Nope.
Sorry, not this one, but this one.
And
Vegan as.
Or you
Elouise is
pest.
pointing at me, and then Aaron.
Sorry, oh my God, I keep forgetting it's audio, but I keep saying that like there's video.
Yeah, it's hard to.
It's confusing.
I'm actually really confused because like I'm obviously better on a visual.
Yeah. So head over to the YouTube if you're listening.
This is actually a big trying to push the YouTube.
Yeah, this is the only reason I'm here. I should have worn a white top. Sorry. Stupid. Anyway, sorry.
A DJ comes out.
a DJ
DJ
comes
came
out.
out,
Yeah.
and-
Everyone's a fucking DJ these days.
Yeah, this DJ came out and it was like, there's a good vibe happening, bit of a party
Yeah,
going.
weren't we like gonna go down and dance or something?
Yeah.
I think I was actually going like,
Yeah.
come on guys, let's go dance because I'm like a dancer. Oh, sorry, but yeah.
And then the music came on and it was like straight up vibe killers only. Like
It was literally the
and-
worst songs you would ever hear.
Cafe
and-
Del Mar. Come on.
Yeah.
No,
And-
I love Cafe Del Mar, but
club-
not for club,
not for
festival club.
And the thing I think that we hit it off with was he kept cutting off the songs before the chorus.
I cannot deal with that. Do not cut the song before the chorus. We were literally losing our mind. I will never forget this.
I was like, I was distracted from the group conversation we were in. I was just talking, and then I'd hear the song finish, and I was like,
We go-
this motherfucker.
Also, do you
again."
guys feel like because you're music heads, like again, maybe I have ADHD, but I feel like if something's wrong with music or like something's getting cut, like I actually can't concentrate.
That's the same. That
I
was
actually feel sick.
Well, I think from running a gig, like,
Yeah.
I like that there's good music.
Yeah.
Like in between the acts and like in the break. I got caught out at Catfish on Tuesday where someone had accidentally queued up 20 Weird Al songs on our playlist.
Oh my God, who
And I was
did
like, we
that?
can't play comedy
joke songs in between the jokes.
We can't play
I feel like you
Amish
can.
Paradise.
I feel like you can play Amish Paradise though. Actually, that's the only one you can play. That one's a sick track. That's actually one of the best of all time. But I actually find like, yeah, it actually will make or break an event, a venue, everything.
Well, this cleared the dance floor.
It actually, like,
Yeah, it
literally like a
emptied
bomb
out.
went off. It was so bad. Even if he played something like I Got a Feeling, like I would have probably like screamed. I think I was screaming at him.
And that's when I was like, this person's so funny. Because you were like, I was just standing there like distracted by how bad it was. And then you just started yelling at him. And I was like,
Play the fucking song.
and I was like, this is sick.
The wog girl in me just like came out. I was like, that's like something my dad would do.
We were in the mezzanine thing, like looking down, and there was no one there. Like
No one there.
literally
And he's
no
still
one.
playing
And
like
he's
as if everything's okay.
He's up there on the decks.
Yeah, he's
working
actually
it.
like holding on to his like the cans, going. I'm going. No, babe. Like no one's
no
here.
one's here.
And they almost like put it. It was like such a fun vibe, and then all of a sudden for him to be on playing it was like, was he supposed to clear out the venue?
Well,
we were there for ages after that.
But I think he got wrapped up quicker
Yeah.
as well. Like someone gave him the tap on the shoulder and was like, "You're killing the vibe."
You haven't played one chorus.
And,
That's so
Get out.
one chorus, babe. Let alone
One of the employees of Max Watts,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "What's going on down there?" I was pretty drunk. And was
You can say that when you're drunk.
Yeah.
And
And
you're
he
saying
was-
that. Oh, I said this. I was pretty drunk.
and then he was like, "I've been working here for 15 years. I've never seen someone clear the dance floor like that. Never."
It was literally
Like he was
like something
shaking
out
his
of a
head.
movie.
Yeah.
It was like something out of a film.
And this person is also a comedian.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And if you want to know who it is, DM me.
Okay, can you please let me turn the mic off? Do I know who this person is?
Probably not.
But
they are a comedian. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Everyone's a comedian. Everyone's a comedian. Everyone's a fucking DJ, apparently.
As someone who's outside of it, I'm allowed to talk shit. Like, you sucked, man.
Sorry, I actually feel like I'd be a really good DJ, but I would be like specific, like disco, soul, house.
I was a wedding
Funk.
DJ.
Were you actually?
Yep. It was
You'd
one
be
of my
good.
first jobs.
That's actually wedding DJs like the best.
Yeah, it
What
was
were
sick.
the classics though?
Actually, I've got this is relatable.
Come on.
for you. I did a huge Greek wedding,
How was it? Smashing
like
plates and
500
shit.
people, something like that.
Huge.
At the,
So Melbourne of you.
well, it was when I lived in Canberra. It was at
So Canberra of you.
Yeah, the Tuggeranong Southern Cross Club, the perfect venue.
Oh,
for a
really?
wedding.
Okay, beautiful.
Beautiful RSL.
Oh my God, I love that.
And the dad came up to me and he goes, "Every time I come up to you, you play Zorba's dance." And I went,
and this is you. Yeah, no worries.
"Okay,
Like this
sir."
going, oh, yeah.
I was 18 and had hair down to my ass and was like, "Yes, okay, I will."
I'm obsessed with that.
And then he came up, played it the first time. Everyone,
it goes off. It
Crowd
goes off
fucking
even when
loved
it's
it.
not a Greek wedding.
yeah. But then he came up like 20 minutes later and was like, "Do it again." And then the second time, you're like, "This is funny." Then like an hour goes past and this guy's like pissed as by this point.
Oh my God.
And he's like, "Zorba." And I was like, and I sort of like leaned over the next to him. I was like, "Hey man, like, I don't know, like the bride and groom.
The bride and groom, they're not loving
you know,
it.
like- and he like, faffed around for a second.
Oh my God. Gives
Got
you
out
cash.
a $50 note
Yeah.
and he was like, "Zorba." And I was
Sorry.
like, well,
I'm actually pissing you going, yeah, I'll fucking play Zorba until the cows come home if you give me $50 every time.
I think in the end I ended up playing it 5 times. Like I think I did it 2 more times.
That's too
after that.
much.
But the last time, I think one of the groomsmen came up and was like, "All right, man, what are you doing?" And I was
so
like,
funny.
"It's
Like,
not."
but you, them thinking it's you,
Yeah.
it's actually making you
and
look racist.
I think they thought like, "Oh, this fucking long hair
also-
blonde guy is up there at the Greek wedding
That's
just
why I'm like
Zorba."
pissing at that because I'm also going like there's nothing more obnoxious than like the father of
Yeah.
like fucking
Taking over.
taking
Yeah.
over at a Greek wedding, especially like at a Greek wedding, like going and you're gonna play and it's like yeah we get it with the Zorba, like it's a great track, it's so fun to dance to, but like 5 times that's sick.
At the end of the night, he came up to me and he gave me $200 on top of the like
Yeah.
50s
fee.
he'd already given me, and on top of paying me.
Amazing.
And then loaded me up with like 3 platefuls of food.
Food.
And I was like,
that's a Greek wedding. We look after you.
but I think I did like 3 more as a result of like recommendations. And one of the
Babe, you're in the fucking mafia now.
one of the recommendations was he played Zorba heaps of times. Like that's a sale.
He actually plays the Zorba. It's sick. Like
Got that
that's
on a
so
poster?
Yeah. Plays the Zorba. How many ever times you want? That is so funny. Oh my God. What a
people don't
time.
think you're into punk. People never would think that I'm
you would play the Zorba.
the Zorba guy.
Yeah.
That you're doing Greek weddings.
doing Greek
I'm getting you to do my wedding one day.
I think what we found out is people contain multitudes.
I think
Yeah.
we've actually found that out today, and I love that.
Yeah.
For those of you listening, there's more to you than you think. Saying it like this is so silly.
We switch into motivational mode.
Gong. You know when people do like parodies of that? Like they do
Yeah.
a podcast
It's a
and they
big
do a
thing right
parody.
now,
People
yeah.
love doing the parodies of that.
Yeah.
And this is me. Okay.
It's almost done.
I'm like this. We can stop that now. I love that we're doing it, but it's like happening naturally. But when people do it and they put the music on, I'm going, okay. And we do the black and white. Okay.
All right.
Okay. This is me going, yeah, okay, we get it.
So show starts what night again?
The 9th of April. That's the first preview.
And we're still a little bit of work here and there.
Yeah, a
What are you
little bit
doing in
of
the
work.
festival in the lead up to that? Obviously, you've come off a big lip sync win.
Wait, babe, wing and win, actually. Babe, Wings, a
you're-
great band. Saw Paul McCartney.
on the Got Back
Actually, can I
tour.
just actually talk? Yeah, babe, that was actually one of the. He's still got it. You know who else I saw recently? Nile Rodgers and Chic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best. Let's have a disco party while I'm here.
Yeah.
Well, we should
Actually-
try and get a DJ slot at Festival.
Can we actually
Club.
get a DJ slot and us 3 DJ, but we're all dressed like in like really cool matching outfits.
Yeah.
And I'll get some fake tattoos. And
I'll play Zorba.
that'd be actually go off at
That would
Festival
go
Club.
off.
That'd actually go off.
Well, it's such an easy job. Like,
Yeah.
It's actually an easy job. That guy really fucking ruined it.
don't try and be too cool.
Yeah.
I think he was trying
That
to be too
That
cool.
was it. He was like mixing in, I'm going to go this verse.
But like
and then
not
I'm gonna-
even a chorus is
Come on.
sick. That's actually sick.
I think
It's almost like you're not even, it's like, let them come. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
all this anticipation, all this foreplay,
Edging.
and they want edging back. He was edging
He was
Festival
edging the
Club.
crowd.
Edge them
And
so
everyone
much.
is,
People are
everyone,
like, I'm sick of this.
Yeah, everyone like this. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. That's what they're saying.
But you win your
I won, obviously, lip sync battle.
and you're out in next round.
Next round, I think it's the final is the next round.
Oh, so it's straight
I think
into
it's
the
straight
final.
into the final, which is
It's a
like
short bracket.
Yeah, it's a short bracket. I also go like, how many rounds? I'm assuming it's like every weekend till the last weekend. So maybe only 2 more rounds.
Okay.
I don't know how it works.
Do you have
but
to do new songs every time?
yeah.
Oh,
I'm also like, have you seen, you guys probably would have seen on my Instagram, but I won't give it away. But my finale of my show is a character. I'll give a clue. It's like Austin Powers, I guess is a good clue.
Yep.
I play a character and actually a lot of that is lip syncing.
Right,
I
okay.
lip sync that whole thing. And it's and I dance in a very specific way that I think would make the crowd go, woo. But is that cheating if I do my finale for the lip sync? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what people say. But then, babe, the work I fucking put into that lip sync I just did. I'm fucking cutting
You gotta do that
Elaine's
every week.
little kick scene from Seinfeld. I'm cutting like,
How many hours
J-Lo.
you spending in GarageBand?
Oh, babe, GarageBand had a fucking workout. My laptop's going, woo, like, you know what I mean? It's like loading. It's like shutting down. But I'm doing all these tiger roars. Like, if you listen to the track, I'm actually going to send it to you guys.
Yeah, I'd
because
love
actually
to.
I'm a producer now. I'm actually a producer now. I've got tiger
should be
roars.
sitting over there, actually.
should be sitting there going,
Bringing stuff up for us.
like, bringing stuff up, and I'm going thumbs up to you guys, like in silence, obviously.
I'm glad you verbalize that action now for the audio.
I'm trying to. How many mediums am I on, guys? It's actually really hard being me. But I'm I put all these like tiger roars and like, I just really went over the top. I even cut like I love samples.
You gotta go
You gotta
over
go to the top, yeah.
You gotta go over the top. I even got like a little part of like J-Lo's play.
Oh, sick.
The part where she goes, "I just want to dance. Is that a crime?" And I put that in there, and then I did Slave for You, and I learnt this. I choreographed firstly, and I also learnt the real choreography from the Britney Spears Slave for You video clip / VMAs, which is one of the hardest dance routines in the world.
Snake included.
Snake included,
Yeah.
not real, but we actually shouldn't be doing real snakes
No.
anymore, guys.
Vegan.
No,
Vegan.
exactly.
That was
Animal
so like,
welfare.
that was giving very like The Office, like UK vegan. That was giving like literally David Brent.
Well, I just rewatched all that recently. Great.
Fuck, it's
Yeah.
so good. It's my
Rip.
favorite.
Shame
I've never even
Ricky-
watched the American one. I've never even watched
It's
it.
okay.
This is me. Okay, sure. I'm going, yeah.
They
but
can give it a go.
They can, you know what? Everyone
allowed.
can have a go, but you could be a DJ that clears the dance
Yeah.
floor too.
Hey.
Or / comedian. Okay, sure. No, but what else am I doing? I actually am doing some other shows. So I'm obviously doing stand-up spots, blah, blah, blah. And I'm also doing my other show, which is an improv show called The Audition Room that I do with the Harry Morrissey Official, where we play really evil casting agents, and we're on at the midnight slot of Comedy Republic just for the 5th and 6th of April.
Nice.
And that's like improv, and we get like actors and comedians to come up and we like bully them on stage.
Fun show.
It's really fun, and like you were on it once.
Yep.
And I just like bullied you, and I think
Yep.
you really liked it.
Yeah, it was a good vibe. Yeah. Definitely felt insanely out of my comfort zone.
But that's why it was really good that you did it.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I made
Well-
you act like a dog, and
Yeah, I think I was talking to Oliver Coleman afterwards, who is like great improviser,
Trained
and actor, like brilliant comedian, and he does I guess more of that sort of stuff. And I was
Yeah.
going like, how do you do this all the time?
it's scary.
It's scary, yeah.
But I also love that I do get to do a show like that. Like this will probably be the last time we do it in Melbourne, because it's like the little encore. We did it last year. But it is like fun to just like get people up, showcases like comedians in like a different way that you don't really get to see them. And we've actually got like, we've changed the format a bit. We've actually got scripts that we're giving people now.
Great.
So they're like cold reading, like a real audition
nice.
room. Yeah. And then I'm trying to think, I think I'm doing a few other shows, but just like follow me on Instagram, I guess. Everything's on there.
Check out the socials.
Check out the
Get on the
socials.
Jump on the stories.
Jump on the stories, reply, but like, I
be
might
weird.
not be able, don't be weird.
Yeah.
Don't be weird about it.
Don't hit too many reacts.
Yeah, don't hit too many reacts, because sometimes I go, oh. That's so mean. No, I actually love it. I actually love when people react. And if I don't reply, it's probably because I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Or we're brainstorming how to do punk stuff.
Yeah, we're always brainstorming how to do punk stuff. What's actually the most punk thing you guys have ever done? Go.
This.
This.
Is this the most punk thing, doing this podcast? No, I don't know if I believe you.
I have,
I think we've both played shows in squats.
yep.
Okay,
Punk
love
stuff.
that. What's that supposed to mean?
It's like basically an abandoned
Sorry, I'm
Like
like
an
going-
abandoned
Sorry.
house that punks live in.
Yeah.
Like
my
cross
God.
punks.
Okay, so it's like train spotting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That. Yucky.
No, I love that. Okay, me like learning about punk stuff, being like, I'm a punk, and then being like, oh, that's quite punk. Like,
I've definitely played a show and seen someone do heroin at it.
okay, that's cool. That's actually what my character, the LA, she says that. She's like, you guys do heroin? Or I can hook you guys up with like a sick, a dealer dude. Like, he's so cool.
She was probably there, actually.
She's actually probably fucking there, actually. She's probably playing bass or something in the band. Probably. She probably plays bass. She's probably just dating one of the guys, actually.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the most punk thing I've done is like probably say I'm punk. What else? Are we over? Is it done now? We should talk about something else.
We're going to have you back.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I actually love that we're friends and we're actually like on this.
Had a little lunch before this.
We had a little lunch before this. I was telling stories and the boys, their eyes were glazing over just a little bit. Just a little bit, but like nice enough, like they were engaged.
Yeah.
You guys were very engaged. You actually did a really good job.
listeners.
Really good listeners.
We both practice active listening.
I love how I'm like pretending you guys weren't listening to me as I spoke for like an hour, but you guys did really, you were great.
It was
listeners.
a pre-pod.
Pre-pod.
Pre-pod. It was a little pre-pod warm up.
Yeah.
A little warm up. What about you guys? What do you do? Are you just running Catfish? Are you doing any shows?
Yeah, I'm just doing spots. I'm like doing a couple of minutes before Nick Schuler every night.
Okay.
Until the 7th, not for the full run.
Yeah.
Just opening up for him. And yeah, just doing spots. I mean, I'm not doing a solo show this year.
Yeah.
So
That's kind of good though. Have a break.
Yeah. Well,
It's a lot, babe. I can't believe people do new ones every year. I'm going,
it's crazy.
surely it's not good every year. Sorry, is that mean to say?
I think it's very. I've heard people who.
Sorry, is that mean to say though?
Well, I think it's just a reality.
Yeah.
Like, I think.
Sorry, like, am I wrong?
No, I don't. I think. I mean, talking to comedians that have done it for a long time. I was talking to. Not to name drop, Damien Power.
I've heard of him, yeah.
He's a comedian.
Imagine if I went like this. Who?
But
he's great.
Been doing it for like 18 years.
Yeah.
And he's like, the new show every year is not sustainable.
Yeah. It doesn't make
How can you
sense.
come up with that?
Also, they don't even do that in the UK. The UK system is like you trial a show for like 2 years or some bullshit.
Until it's like,
Until it's like warm.
And
Which
that's
is,
like-
I feel like what I've been doing and you did for your show. Like this is my first solo and I started in 2017, didn't really hustle till 2019.
Yeah.
What about you?
I started in 15 and then kind of like first year or two again.
It doesn't really count, does it?
Well, and then
It does, but not.
you sort of got COVID in there as well.
True.
But I think it took me probably 8 years of like doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I did splits and stuff in the festival.
Yeah.
But then solo,
I remember seeing the poster of one of them and I went, what the hell is this?
the Malacca Brothers.
The
Ride
Malacca
Again.
Brothers. I'm going, what? I'm going, that's my culture.
Yeah.
Not a
No, I
costume.
actually love, not a costume, but also I guess one of you is a wog. But also, don't you reckon Ben is like wog coded?
Yeah.
Wog adjacent.
Wog adjacent. This is me every time I see Ben. I'm going, you're a fucking wog. Like, look at him with the gold chains.
Maybe I got to do, ancestry.com or something.
I actually think you should just to really confirm it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to rip those gold chains off like that. You know what I mean? Like
Me? No. No one's worried.
no one's. Everyone's
Very
going
white.
very Irish. Are you Irish?
No.
Scottish?
No.
English?
Dutch.
Jesus Christ, you're a clog wog.
Yeah.
So technically, you are a wog, babe. We're all wogs on the pod.
That's why I was good at Zorba.
Wow. That's why clog wog. Beautiful. I think you'll just have to be something.
Yeah.
We'll
well,
give you Spanish or something.
I think my.
Give you Spanish. Sorry. Carlos Sainz, Forza Ferrari. Carlos Sainz.
We're going to recruit you to.
Yes, I know about the F1. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Yeah, the Daily Mail
listening.
reported it.
Sorry, as you were saying.
I think Scottish and French is and you like English.
That's
so,
you.
Yeah.
Well, French is wog-ish, adjacent.
It's in the region.
Fucking frogs, you know what I mean?
in the
I
region.
love that. No, that's the region.
It's the
region.
olive skin.
It's
It's
the
the
olive
dark
skin,
hair.
babe. You got olive. This is fake, babe. I've got a tan on, by the way, for people listening. I did the lip sync last night. I was half
People have
naked.
been listening since the first minute going, she got a fucking tan.
They're
on.
going, where is this girl? She's talking about music. She's talking about F1. She's talking about The Sopranos. I'm having a fit. This is so stupid. Are you guys going to be able to use any of this?
Oh, big time.
Half of this
great.
is like, most of this is like a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
good.
what
No, that's
podcasts
good.
are.
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard a podcast.
Just a bit.
What's a podcast?
Long
What is this? What is this medium that I'm on? No, talking about the solo show thing.
so, I mean,
So you did split bills.
Yeah, I did split bills.
Which is, I guess, for me, for festivals, I did Mystery Flight, which was a little, and then audition room. I almost feel like you have to do that to almost just get the vibe of the festival and like figure it out. Because I'm going, I will never do the whole month. I'm here for the whole month, but do a show for the whole month?
Yeah, it's wild.
Absolutely not.
Big undertaking.
I don't know how people do it. And I don't know why mentally you wouldn't, like, it's like at the Olympics, like you're doing a marathon. And I just think supply and demand, like don't give people, then again, people make money as well from doing the whole month.
Well, I think it's more like, I guess, from what I understand, for people who are doing the whole month, they're a bit like not as established. It's about making the show really good.
True.
And then hopefully it kind of like clicks.
That's nice.
In terms of people coming in the second half, and then you like the show's really ripping.
And it's ripping.
Yeah.
I sound so out of touch. I'm going, I don't know why you guys would do that. Like, why don't you just go 2 weeks? You're like, Elouise, like some people don't have 22K followers. Oh, sorry, it's 23 now. Sorry, I'm so embarrassed.
After this podcast, 24.
Skyrocket.
After this podcast, 25. See all you punks there. I'm putting my tongue out and
Audio
I'm doing
listeners.
devil horns.
Yeah.
No, but that makes sense. Like, I think I've been I took so long to do my solo. Obviously, COVID was a factor.
Well, I was going to do it right before COVID, and then...
And you guys had a different fucking COVID here. Like, I was in Perth, so I was still gigging. Because it was open like nothing had happened. It was like Disneyland.
They just didn't let anyone in.
Didn't let anyone in.
Yeah.
And then... Yeah, I do feel like, but then I got back to Sydney ready to do a solo, and then the COVID, obviously the lockdown happened again. And then, I just feel like the show that I'm doing is like an amalgamation of like everything I've worked on for the last however long. And
it's a bit of everything that you do as well.
Bit of everything that I do, because I also feel like if I did just straight stand-up, I think I would get a bit bored. I don't want to say that in a bad way. I think when people do stand-up, it's like magic. It's actually like watching a magic trick. I'm like this. I'm in awe. I was always such a big comedy nerd. People don't believe that.
Yeah, weird.
People don't believe I was a huge comedy nerd, and I would always be like, I want to do it. But how I said this on a different podcast this week, that how I started was like, I just was at Whopper and I was writing a lot more. But I actually kind of started doing stand-up because I was emceeing like the dance shows I was in. I would like MC burlesque shows sometimes, and then I also would dance in like cabaret shows and sing in them, and it would be like Pussycat Dolls, like cabaret kind of vibe. It was like very sexy. The Show House Perth, it was called, and I would MC, and because I was MCing and I was being like, don't fucking touch us and stuff like that, that's how the voice I think came out, because I would do all these like silly jokes and stuff, and I would be this like really like strong woman on stage, but like I'm wearing like lingerie, and it'd almost be a bit like, and like, don't touch us, and like, these are the rules, and almost like that became I think the persona. And then when I started stand up, I guess I was like,
keep rolling with it.
Rolling. Hello. Wow.
Real rocker.
Fuck yeah.
Well, that's if I ever get asked to do
That's what, babe, you told me. I was waiting for you to message me because I thought you were going to do it this year, and I was going to be waiting in the wings going, I'm ready to be the backup dancer.
I think it helps if you're doing a show.
True. Oh, apparently who I versed last night. No, I love you, GQ. But also, you want to do rolling, and I'll do backup. I can organise the backup dancers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you'll be Fred.
Yes.
Fred Durst, for those that aren't.
Get the makeup.
Fred, I'm going Fred Durst for those that you don't know.
Yeah.
Do you guys think he was he's a bit like sad? Because he used to always like talk about Christina Aguilera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
he was like a bit insecure,
bit desperate.
Yeah,
big time.
But great. Like, I loved his like, and I'm like, nah, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's his energy.
Have you seen that movie he's made with John Travolta?
What?
No, but we need to watch that now. Can we let's play that.
I did see.
Let's actually play that on the pod.
John Travolta plays an autistic guy that's got really is like really obsessed with an actress or a musician.
Oh my God.
And directed by Fred Durst.
And Fred directed it but didn't write it.
I don't know.
Okay, we need to figure out if he wrote it as well.
I saw it today.
Because I feel like he might have written it as well. That sounds stupid.
I saw today he's getting Bill Maher is
look up
starting,
my IMDb after that too.
Bill Maher is starting a podcast network.
Oh yeah.
And he's launching it with Fred Durst.
You're joking.
Yeah.
It's something about Fred Durst's name where you're like, is that Fred Durst from, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think I go, oh, it's him. But then I go, that name sounds like something else. Do you know what I mean by that?
Well, I mean, I think for me...
Yeah, like, it's absolutely just Limp Bizkit.
Well,
so the movie is called The Fanatic. It's from 2019, directed by Fred Durst. Where's the written
Sorry,
by?
directed by Fred.
It's
Fred
crazy.
Durst is making me piss.
Writers Fred Durst
Babe, I
and
told
David
you.
Berkman.
Okay, I knew that he wrote it because I think I saw something to do with this, and I just knew that he would have written it.
And he's
There's
sitting
no-
there finishing and going, I got to get John
He's like, I've
Travolta.
got to get fucking Travolta on this.
Travolta is also a producer.
But also, they must be friends. Like, they're hanging out in Hollywood. They're like maybe both Scientologists
Yeah, that's
doing a
probably-
bit of coke together, and they're going, let's do this movie.
We got to get this
We
project.
gotta get
off
this
the
project
ground.
off the ground.
Devin
People
Sawyer
are making
also in it.
Holy moly,
He's back.
He's back.
wow! Everyone's in on this.
Yeah.
Fuck, I should have got an
You
audition
should,
for
yeah.
this. Me half
Where
the
was
time
your
when I hear,
call
yeah,
up?
where was my call up? Fuck, I could have played the actress that he's obsessed with. That's so funny. What the hell?
We've come a long way from disco to John Travolta obsessing over you in a Fred
I love
Durst
that. I
vehicle.
love. Yeah, how good's that though?
No.
That's actually all mixed. It actually goes like that.
That's this podcast.
Actually, this podcast is this. I'm actually putting my finger. I'm interlocking my fingers
For audio listeners.
Synergy.
for the people that are listening to this on the podcast. I'm going, just watch the video.
Yeah.
Just actually watch the video and maybe like live a little.
Yeah. Get on YouTube.
Pop
Get
it on the
YouTube.
telly.
I know I've
at
got a
home.
good voice. I actually am a voiceover artist as well. Did you guys know that?
No.
Yeah,
You didn't know
I
that?
did know
You
that
did know that?
because we've talked about it before.
We've talked about it because I go, oh, sorry, Ben, I'm going to have to meet you half an hour later because I got a voiceover job.
Busy girl.
Your voice of was it
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
I was the voice of
gonna
Taco
say
Bell.
Hungry
Babe, guess what I
Jacks.
just did recently? KFC.
Did ya?
Oh, doing them all.
I'm doing them all, babe. You're thinking junk food and you're going, who's that sexy voice? You're hearing my voice. You're going, why do I feel like crispy chicken tenders? And I'm going, KFC. What?
Oh. Yeah, KFC, if you're
What do
going to
they
throw
say
some
again?
coin,
They go,
we can...
I don't care. Oh, whatever that is. Hate it. Off it. So what's your favorite jingle? There's got to be some good ones. There's some fucking good ones out there.
Yeah.
What's one that you can't get out of your head?
Well, mine is a local one, which is
Same.
Okay, play it. Sing it.
Play it.
it's,
Hit it. Hit the track.
Car City.
Go.
Keep your eyes open for a bargain. Car City.
Okay, that is the best. That's good.
Yeah, in the ad, there's a cartoon guy and his eyes pop out of his head because of the bargains.
Okay, that's amazing. And that's also my life. Walking down the street. Go.
Mine is Making Mattresses from Canberra.
Okay, this is so. Okay, yours is from Canberra. So yours is from Melbourne. Yours is from Canberra. I love this. I love this. I should do a Perth one.
I'm trying to remember the lyrics. It is to the tune of... It's going to fucking
I
stump
have
me.
to Google the one I'm going to do. It's so funny.
Well, on our episode with Ginger, we talked about Lubemobile
Yeah.
and the Lubemobile kid.
Yeah.
I literally was about to say Lubemobile
13,
too.
30, 32.
13, 30, 32. Was he a British? I think I just
you've
made him
added that
British. I'm actually
Own
like so
flavour.
good at accents. I'm going, oh, I can't even help. I can't stop doing them. There's actually I just want to double check. City Subaru. Do you guys
City
want,
Subaru.
Yeah, we got Subarus.
do you guys have City Subaru? Like literally City Subaru, I'm pretty sure is like there's a jingle in Perth and it'd be like City Subaru, City Subaru. But I don't know if I'm doing it right.
That sounds about right.
That sounds right.
It sounds good.
I like the.
It sounds like you could sell that to City Subaru.
Yeah, maybe
even.
I'll sell that. City Subaru. Whoa.
Hit us up. We can give you that audio.
We can give you that audio. It's gonna cost you $1,000. $1,000.
$1,000?
$1,000 is so stupid.
100
100 grand. $1,000. You're going, no, my manager now.
Yeah.
Aaron's like, absolutely
Absolutely
fucking
not.
not.
We're not having you working for $1,000.
We don't open the door for $1,000.
$1,000 is making me piss. I'm like bad with numbers. I'm good at
single
so many
grand.
things, but I'm bad with numbers. I'm so embarrassed.
Well, what a great time to end the podcast.
Guys, what a great time to end the podcast on embarrassment.
Elouise worth $1,000.
$1,000. My voice for 2 seconds is worth $1,000.
And great for Sentry to find out that now Aaron is managing.
I am your manager.
Sentry's just producing me.
Yeah,
so
okay,
yeah,
all
we'll
right.
see. We'll see. Everyone's fighting and Aaron's winning currently. Aaron's in the front runner.
$100,000 guarantees only for
I'm
my
going this,
artist.
I'm never getting booked ever again. But I love the energy.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for being here.
Honestly, it's been so fun. You guys should do this all the time, this pod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we try.
We're trying.
You guys should do this podcast more often.
Where can people
Multiple times a week.
You guys go, we record every week. Yeah. You guys should, that's good. No, keep it up.
every day maybe
Yeah,
now.
thank you.
Where can people find you, Elouise?
You can find me on Instagram at Weezer Squeezer, WeezaSqueeza. Yeah.
That was a good read.
I just wanted to like spell it out.
Yeah, that's good.
Because that's where you'll find me, and I've put all my gigs and shows and everything on there. So
Jump on the gram.
yeah, jump on the gram, buy tickets to my shows. Like
Yeah.
you actually probably learn something.
Yeah, like this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's learning these days. Not enough people are learning, and we're going to try to change that.
Yep.
Aaron, anything coming up for you?
Yeah, what have you got coming up, Aaron?
Playing a show with Extortion, one of the bands I'm in, on the 10th of May
Good.
at Howler. Buy tickets to it, please. Mm-hmm. Then the next day with the other band, Aglo, at the Last Chance Rock and Roll Bar.
Big weekend for you, Joel.
Yep.
Big weekend on the tools.
Big weekend
On the
of
tools, literally.
riffing.
What do you play?
Guitar,
Yeah, what kind?
electric.
Great. Punk.
Yep.
The punk guitar.
No, but what brand? Like, let's talk brands.
Well, I have a bass as well. I play bass in
Great.
Extortion. I play a Fender P bass.
Great.
One of the
Fender,
great.
good brand.
One of the,
This is definitely going to be used. I can clip this. I can clip this up.
I like
the
how you've
real-
gone in for another question on the wrap up.
I'm going, and we're wrapping it up. And what about you, Ben? What do you got coming up?
Just come to Catfish Comedy. I think
Guys,
I'll
just
plug
go to
that.
Catfish Comedy.
Yeah.
Jump on my website.
I love at the end that you become the host. At the end of
It's actually a fish.
It's actually.
You have to make bubble noises.
go to YouTube and
That was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
What the hell?
Is there a sound effect you can't do?
Probably. But we won't go there, guys.
we'll
We're
find
wrapping
out.
it up.
We'll find out in the next podcast.
Come on, I'll see you guys in the next. We should cut this now, guys. Come on, I've got to go.
Come on, we're taking the piss now.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Love you, miss you, kiss you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.